well and having a beautiful day. For this video, we are going to get into tips around helping you if you are feeling like you do have a bit of like lower back pain, or just tips to even prevent that, because it is something that is quite common, and it's just some simple things that you can be aware of that can help you to prevent or deal with it. So let's get into it. Okay, so I've been doing a bunch of research, and the general consensus with all of this is to keep moving and have a general active lifestyle. And I know that for the most of you, if you are watching this, you're either at uni, you're in high school, you've just gone into like part-time or full-time work, so you are going to be sitting down. So it's just about having like different breaks if you can, just getting up, just having a walk, just giving yourself a bit of a break, so you're releasing that same position or same spot. So it is about moving your body, going for walks in the morning or during your lunch break, or whenever you have a break, or in the afternoon. Even going through some light movements, so yoga, Pilates, or exercise or strength, or like a little bit of a cardio sort of hit out will help you for that. It's just about moving your body so it's not in that standstill and having that pressure on your back or on your lower back too. Another tip for this, if this is an option for you, and this is something that I personally do because I found that, especially like, if you guys don't know, I went to uni in Manly, and from where I live, it takes me about an hour and a half to get there and back, and to the gym that I'm currently going to, it takes me 45 minutes to get there. So I am traveling quite a lot. So I do feel that at some points, I just feel like a pinch or just like tightness sort of in my lower back. For me, when I'm working like in the office or in the study, or if I was studying during uni especially, I was sitting on a Swiss ball. I did have an office job as well, so when I was there, I made sure like I was that person that brought a Swiss ball into the office and sat on the Swiss ball. It just helps because you're triggering and engaging your core rather than just sitting and applying pressure to your lower back. So that can be a tip too. Also, just some resources, going back to the yoga thing, Yoga with Adriene. If you haven't tried her out, she is amazing. I've been doing yoga on my off like strength days with her. That can really help you. Another tip as well, just be mindful around the way you are getting up or bending down and lifting things up. Just making sure that you are in that sort of like not rounding your back and like dropping your shoulders, making sure you're squeezing your shoulders back, like hinging at the hips. So for this part of the video, I'm gonna get into different like stretches that can help you, because your lower back or the muscles in your spine are attached to your glutes, but also connected to your hips as well. So it's important to make sure that those muscles or those parts of your bodies aren't tight as well, because that can contribute to lower back pain. If you need to, go and see a physio. If you feel like there is constant lower back pain, go and see a physio. Give yourself a massage, do whatever you need to do, but go to someone that you trust and looks at you holistically rather than just the symptoms, just popping a band-aid on it. You want it to be completely fixed you up if you are feeling like it is quite severe, or if it's to a point that like nothing has changed, or you've tried all the things, or you felt like you've tried all the things but you just want some extra help. Go and speak to a physio. Okay, so to loosen up your glutes, one thing that you can do is pretty much to get a ball, and you can get a tennis ball, or personally I got this ball. I don't know if you can see the logo. It's from the Wildlife. I'll link their Instagram or their website down below or just on here. Very good. It's a little bit smaller, so it just gets into the right spots, and it is so good. All you want to do for this is find a spot. You want to put it just right underneath your bum, your glute, and then just move that around. And you can either stay still in that certain point that you find is a little bit sore. You want to sort of get like right in, it's hard to explain, right like on the center, but sort of towards the top, like not completely towards the side, but in the sort of center towards the top. And even just so, like just move around like on your glute, you will feel that sort of like pain. You can pop your leg up and just lean on your hand, and so you can feel that even more. Another stretch that's really good is called the Pigeon Stretch. So what you want to do, you want to start on your knees, and then you can either go one leg back, so straight back, bring the other leg across, and you want to sort of lean down. You don't want to get to the point where that side of your bum is on the ground, because you're not going to feel the stretch. You want to come down to the middle, and you're really going to feel that stretch on the side of your glute. I'll swap sides so you can see. So you're pretty much going to feel it around here or all through your glutes, and then you're going to come down onto your elbows, and you can just hold this position for a little bit, or you can come over to the side and just hold it and come over to the other side. So with that stretch, you can move around through it. You can hold yourself up and just wiggle that around, or just move around through it. It's up to you, but this is a great stretch to loosen your glute. Okay, so these next stretches are to help you with your hips. So this first one is called the active 90-90. And so basically what you want to do, like in the name, is get your knees at 90 degrees, get your back knee at 90 degrees, get your front knee, get your back knee, and get like from your hips and then across at 90 degrees as well. To start off with, what you can do is start off with just hands on the ground to sort of balance. Bring your knees across to the other side, and then swapping over. And what you want to do, what you want to get to, is to the point where your hands are off the floor. You can just move. And I know this seems like really awkward and really weird, but it's a really good one for your hips, because you're able to rotation of your hips internally, and then you're externally rotating your hips. So they're some of the movements that you can get tight with, and so just practicing this movement can help you to loosen that. So for the next stretch, this is called the couch stretch. So like in the name, you're going to get a couch or a chair, and what you're going to do is you're going to bring one foot back. So your knee is on the ground. Now the higher the chair, the harder it's going to be, and the more, I guess, stretch you will feel. You're going to bring your top leg up. So you want to stay nice and straight, push your hips forward. So already I'm really feeling this in my hip and in my quad. And on the side that your hip is down or your knee is down, you want to shoot that arm up and then sort of tilt and go for a crunch to the side, come back up. And you'll feel that right down and up through here too. So another huge part for your lower back pain is you're not strengthening or engaging your core. So you really want to make sure that with, I guess, your exercises or certain specific exercises like core exercises, you're really engaging your core, because sometimes when we're not engaging our core, that's when we start to feel it in our back. So I'll go through a few examples that can help you strengthen your core up, so it can sort of like, you can detach yourself from just relying on your back to do that movement. Okay, first exercise that we're gonna go through is the plank. What you're gonna do is you're gonna straighten out your legs, come down on your elbows, and you can bring your legs apart so you don't have to have them together. And with this, you want to make sure that you're tucking your bum in, squeezing your glutes if you really want to, if you need to, and you're feeling this through your core. So we're not arching our back, our hips aren't up, down, tuck, and just hold. Another one that's really great for your core is called dead bug. So, I don't know if you've done this one before, but lying down on your back, push your back into the ground, legs at 90 degrees or knees at 90 degrees, arms are up. And with this, pushing your back into the ground, but turning your core on. So really engaging, making sure your tummy is hard and you can really feel it. Like you can feel it, you can tell that it's turned on. And this might take a little time, and that's okay. But once you've got that feeling, you'll know what that feels like. Okay, so what you're gonna do, opposite arm, opposite leg comes out, comes back in. Comes out, comes back in. And what you can do too is breathe out on the way down as you're extending your leg, come back in. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. If that's too hard to start with, you can just lower your heel, come back up. Lower your heel, come back. Okay, so another really good exercise that you can do is called the hollow tuck. So kind of like your dead bug position, push it back into the ground, knees bent, arms up, shoulders off the ground, tuck your chin in, and just hold. Hold it for about like 30 seconds. You can add this to your strength routine. And once you feel like you are more advanced, like that feels a little bit easy, what you can do is start to
extend out. And that's going to challenge your core. Make sure you turn it on, push it back into the ground.
Alrighty, that is all I have for you for this video. I hope you did like these tips around helping you prevent and also deal with lower back pain. Again, like I said before, if you are feeling like it is quite severe and you're feeling a lot of it, please go and seek a physiotherapist's opinion. But basically go through like more of an active lifestyle. Keep moving if you have your breaks, or give yourselves and make time for those breaks. Walking around, doing some yoga with Adrian is godsend. She is so good. And be mindful around where you're sitting or how you're sitting, how you're picking things up as well. And just with the stretches and exercises, loosening up your hips, loosening up your glutes, and turning on your core. Alrighty, I hope you did love it. Please give me a thumbs up if you did take anything from this video, and subscribe to my channel because I've got loads of stuff coming out for you. I will see you next week. Bye.